Wants to Be a Millionaire. Today joining me we have Maggie Dayball, a college student who is studying to be a school teacher. She is competing for $1 million today in a special round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, all pertaining to the drug Seroquel. Maggie is at $32,000 right now and she has all three of her lifelines left. Maggie, are you ready to play?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For $64,000, which of the following is the organ that mainly metabolizes Seroquel? A, the stomach, B, the large intestine, C, the liver, or D, the esophagus?
No, Kate, this is a tough one. But I'm going to have to go with C, the liver.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You would be correct. It is the liver. Seroquel is a quickly absorbed drug after being consumed orally, reaching its peak in about an hour and a half. Seroquel is then metabolized in the liver and is distributed throughout the body. You just won $64,000 and are now playing for $125,000. Are you ready for the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next question, what three disorders does Seroquel treat? A, schizophrenia, bipolar or depression, B, schizophrenia, jaundice, depression, C, depression, bipolar, OCD, or D, diverticulitis, OCD, or bipolar?
Well, not quite sure what diverticulitis is, so I'm going to not go with that one.
Okay.
I know that it treats schizophrenia and bipolar, so I'm going to have to go with A.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, you are correct. Seroquel does treat schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and depression. However, with depression, it is normally taken with an antidepressant to get the full effect. Now, we are going to take a quick break and come back for the $250,000 question. You or one of your loved ones suffering from schizophrenia or bipolar disorder? If so, it may be time to ask your doctor about Seroquel. Seroquel is an antipsychotic that is approved for the treatment of schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Seroquel may also be used in conjunction with antidepressants to treat depression. When taking Seroquel, it is important to report any changes in mood or suicidal thoughts, as these may occur in teens and young adults. It is important to monitor blood pressure and blood sugar, as it may increase with the use of Seroquel. Seroquel is not recommended for elderly patients who suffer from dementia, as it may put them at a higher risk for death. Call your doctor if you are experiencing stiff muscles, fever, confusion, muscle spasms, speech problems, frequent urination, or fruity breath odor, as these may lead to further complications. Other symptoms include weight gain, dry mouth, fatigue, and dizziness. For more help putting schizophrenia and bipolar disorder or depression behind you, ask your doctor about Seroquel today. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm your host, Katherine Brickner, and with me is Maggie Dayball, who is on her way to $1 million. Maggie, are you ready for the $250,000 question?
Yep.
All right. For $250,000, how many types of neurotransmitters does Seroquel act as an antagonist to? A, 6, B, 2, C, 4, or D, 7?
Well, Kate, since I'm just a school teacher, I'm not quite exactly sure about this one, so I think I'm going to have to use Lifeline.
Okay, what lifeline would you like to use?
I'd like to call my friend Shelby.
All right, AT&T, let's get Shelby on the line. Hello, Shelby.
Your phone, who did?
I'm with your friend Maggie on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and she needs your help. The next voice you're going to hear is Maggie's. Maggie, you have 30 seconds to explain your question and the answers to Shelby starting now.
Okay, Shelby. How many neurotransmitters does Seroquel act as an antagonist to? A, 6, B, 2, C, 4, or D, 7?
Well, my head says 6, but my heart says 4. So, it's 4.
All right, Shelby. I knew I could always count on you. Bye.
All right, so do you think you have a good idea of what your final answer is going to be?
I was leaning towards 4, and I think Shelby confirmed my answer, so I'm going to say C, 4. Final answer.
Okay. Well, Maggie, you better take Shelby out for a drink later because you just won $250,000. Seroquel does act as an antagonist to the neurotransmitters serotonin, dopamine, histamine, and adrenergic receptors. Being an antagonist means that Seroquel binds itself to these receptors, causes the stimulation of the receptors to subside, and gives the patient the desired therapeutic effects. Maggie, how do you feel? You are so close to $1 million.
Kate, I'm like walking on sunshine right now. I'm so excited, but I'm still nervous. You know, I've got that perspiration going on.
I am sure you do. I'm nervous for you right now.
Is it hot in here?
A little bit. You're in the hot seat.
Ha!
Okay, now for $500,000. What should an athlete who takes Seroquel be very cautious of when performing? A. Being exposed to cold temperatures. B. Being exposed to excessive heat temperatures. C. Being exposed to rainy conditions. Or D. Being exposed to windy conditions.
For $500,000, this one is fairly simple, Kate. Being an athlete, I think I know this one.
Yeah?
B. Being exposed to excessive heat temperatures. Final answer.
Final answer. For $500,000, Maggie, you are correct. Maggie Bigall, you just won $500,000. It is true. An athlete that is exposed to excessive heat and is prone to dehydration while on Seroquel may cause Seroquel to react negatively. So you should watch that out if you are an athlete. Well, it looks like we're out of time today, but tune in tomorrow to see if Maggie can get the $1 million. I'm Catherine Brickner, and thank you for watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?